Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So, right after Kell Brook lost to the middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin, Kell Brook immediately called out Canelo Alvarez at 154. And I thought to myself, that is a brilliant idea, and that would be a great fight. Matter of fact, going into the Brook versus Golovkin fight, I've always said that I thought if Kell Brook was naturally the same size as Golovkin, I would pick Kell Brook to beat Golovkin. After watching the fight we just seen last weekend, now I would have picked Kell Brook to knock out Gennady Golovkin if they were naturally in the same weight class. If Golovkin was a natural welterweight or if Kell Brook was a natural middleweight. So I said that because they weren't the natural same size, I picked Golovkin to win that fight. But I also said that I truly believe if Kell Brook was facing Canelo Alvarez instead, I would pick Kell Brook to beat Canelo Alvarez. Even if Canelo Alvarez was a natural middleweight and Kell Brook was moving up like he did to face Golovkin, I would still pick Kell Brook over Canelo Alvarez. And now it's a possibility because HBO is showing interest in this fight. So first Kell Brook said he wanted the fight, and now HBO, they love the idea. That fight makes all the sense in the world. So hopefully that fight comes to fruition. And like I just told you guys, I'm definitely picking Kell Brook to win that fight. But I tell you right now, we still have to figure out if Canelo Alvarez takes that fight, assuming he gets past Liam Smith, which is not an easy fight for Canelo Alvarez. That's a very tough fight for Canelo Alvarez. But assuming Canelo gets past Liam Smith, we have to see if Canelo is willing to take a fight against a very slick Kell Brook. Because if you really think about it, all of the guys that Canelo struggled against were slick, athletic boxers. A lot of people believe Canelo lost to Erislandy Lara. The Austin Trout fight was filled with controversy, and Canelo was dominated by a smaller Floyd Mayweather. So now this is why it makes me wonder if Canelo Alvarez would even entertain facing another slick fighter like Kell Brook. And with the fight being at 154, that gives Kell Brook even a better chance of winning that fight. So if that fight comes to fruition, I'm definitely picking Kell Brook to win that fight. But, you know, it will also determine on how good Canelo Alvarez looks against Liam Smith. If I see some new and improved stuff from Canelo Alvarez, who knows? We'll talk about it. But I think it's a little too late for new tricks now. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. I mean, right now, we know for a fact that Kell Brook wants that fight. We know HBO wants that fight. We do not know if Canelo Alvarez wants that fight right now. Because you have to think of this as well. There's a reason why Canelo Alvarez is facing a guy like Liam Smith next instead of a guy like Kell Brook. Because he could have faced Demetrius Andrade, Julian Williams, the Charlo brothers, if he wanted to face one of those tough, athletic boxers. He had a lot of options to choose from. But he chose a style that was the complete opposite of a Kell Brook. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see if Canelo Alvarez gets past Liam Smith and if he takes the Kell Brook challenge. But once again, I tell you guys right now, I really like that fight. I really like a Kell Brook versus Canelo fight. That would be big. So that's pretty much all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.